Hey, so I thought I'd show you guys which journals that I'm thinking about using for 2016. So let me know which ones are your favorites and which ones you think I should use first. So this is my current journal, and this is one of my favorites ever. I've been looking for an orange leather one for a while, and it's 5x7, which is my favorite size now, and it's kind of cushiony on the cover, but it's a hardcover. There was no pocket or thing to keep it closed. I just tied this around it, but it's still really nice, and I really like this one. The paper's pretty good too. And this is like the perfect color of orange I was looking for. So yeah, that's my current one. After that one, I'm thinking about using I'm really excited about these two. One of these two. I got this one first, and I was going to use this one next. It's about a 5x7. It's got the pretty golden side. No thing to keep it closed or pocket either. But it's kind of like laminated, so it sort of feels cold. I mean, it's literally like feels cold in the winter because it's colder than crap in here. But, so yeah, either this one or this one. I was really excited to see this one. I was in the store the other day, went to just hang out. I saw this one, like, okay, that's mine. Totally getting it. It's one of these huge ones, which I tried using one of the huge ones this year, and it was that purple flower one. I kind of got sick of using it. Cut out half the pages. But this one, I'm kind of obsessed with leopard print enough that I think I'll use this one, and I've kind of been filling journals quicker lately. Usually in the fall I fill up journals kind of quicker, and then in the spring and summer kind of journals start taking longer to fill up for me. So if I use this one now, that can be a good time since I am more into writing in the fall and winter. So yeah, let me know which one you think I should use next. This one or this one. This one's about 6x8. This one's 5x7. I prefer 5x7, but this one just feels nice. And yeah, I don't know. Let me know which one you like. Alright, so I'll kind of do this in the order of ones that I think I might use sooner than that. So after that one, I might be wanting something more plain. So maybe this one. I used the purple one like this year, and I like that one. The paper isn't really good for collaging with paint or for watercolor, but I've been wanting a coral one for a long time, and these kind of make me want to write for some reason. So yeah, maybe this one or this one. I thought this one was adorable. It's 6x8. I really don't like 6x8. I mean, I know this one's 6x8 too, but I prefer 5x7. I used to prefer the pocket size, so like 5x7 is kind of pushing it for me, but I don't know. I love the pattern on this. It's just really cute and fun. So if I don't think I'll get sick of cute and fun at the time, this one I'll probably use this year. So after that, I might go with maybe this one. I'm thinking about collaging on this white moleskin and just kind of modifying it to be like fun and colorful. So maybe this one or this one I think I'll use this year. I really like this kind. 5x7, super detailed, really pretty. Even the sides are detailed, so I really like these, and especially this one. The cover feels kind of cushiony, a little bit. It's just paper, like cardboard, but it sort of feels cushiony. It's just really pretty. It matches my room. It's just super detailed. I love burgundy and gold, so this one I think I'll use this year at some point. After that, well, this might not be in the exact order, but this is just ones that I think I'm most likely to use first. This one I've had since 2007, and the dots were coming off, so I think I've fixed the dots now. It's got colorful paper. I'd written a few pages back then. We used to, back in 2007-ish, when I'd buy a journal, I'd write a summary of that semester and a little bit about myself. So there's a few pages that I wrote back in 2007 in here. I covered what I wrote back up then and paper clipped it, so it feels like a new journal now. And it's got the colorful pages. It's 5x7, which I like. Nothing to keep it closed. It's a soft cover, but I don't have enough 5x7 hardcovers now, so I think I need to go journal shopping. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, this one is just fun, and it's been waiting a long time, so this one's a contender. There's this one also from 2007, and I used to have back in 2007 and even like 2010, a few years after that, I had 2 bags of blank journals. I had one for my moleskins, which I usually use pocket moleskins pretty much is like my main thing, and then other journals I put in a separate bag since I didn't use them as much, and this was one of them in the separate bag. But so for a long time I thought I'd use this just because every time I went to my bag of blank journals, I was looking in the bag that had pocket moleskins and not other designs. So this one's really pretty. And I have a summary of that semester and the thing about myself that I wrote in 2007. So it's kind of like a note from my past self, which is kind of cool. The elastic on these used to be not loose enough, so the current journals like this, they are fine. It's just back then how they made them, it just was not loose enough. But these are really nice. It's got kind of glistening. I don't even know what you call that. It's like opalescent sort of. So this is one of my favorite blank journals, I think. And it's 5x7. It's got the pocket and bookmark and everything. So yeah, I'll probably use this year, hopefully. I was going to use it last year, but I just never got around to it. Usually I have some blank journal contenders like this, and then sometimes I'll fall in love with something else during that year and get a new one and not use the ones that all the ones I thought about using. But I think I'll use this one in the next year or so. At some point I'll definitely use this one. Let's see. This year, actually around last New Year's, I was doing a lot of fun sightseeing and stuff. So I got this one in, where was I? I wasn't in Grand Central Station, but I kind of hung out there that day and did some shopping. And I got this one, and I'll definitely use this one at some point. Maybe this year. It's kind of like happy, so I'm not sure. You know, you kind of have to be in the mood for ones that are super patterny, like these, or this rainbow polka dot one. You kind of have to be in the mood for it, but you know, plain one's a little bit easier to pick and just be like, okay, it's plain, like it's fine. But the plain ones, we'll see if I am into that. This one I've had for 2 years-ish. I think it's 2 years. I'm not really a fan of the whole thing on the spine, but it's pretty. It's 5x7. Nothing to keep it closed, though. And no pocket, but I added one. No, I didn't. I didn't add one. I have another one of these that is green, then I added the pocket in. And these are really nice. They're vintage looking. So this is a maybe for this year. At some point I'll use it. I'm just not sure which year. What else? These little pocket ones I gave myself for my birthday last year. There's 2 more of them, but these are the 2 patterns that were my favorite. And they're really decorative. I used to like 3x5 journals. This is kind of my main thing. I use pocket moleskins kind of largely, like, is my main thing for years. Occasionally other brands like this. So these might be, I don't know, I might use these this year. I really like this one. I mean, it's really small. Like, when was it? Fall 2013 when I got that big brown leather journal. It was like 600 pages. It was 5x7. And I really like that one since pocket moleskins back then started to hurt my hands to write in because they were tiny. But this pattern, I've been liking for a few years now. And I finally got this journal this year. They had one in 5x7, but it had the weird, like, magnetic thing. And it was like a pointy magnetic fold-over thing. And I didn't like that in 5x7, so I got the tiny one. And I don't know, I might use this year, especially if I do a lot of, like, local sightseeing or if I go somewhere. This would be a good purse journal. Let's see, 2 years ago, I got this for myself for Christmas. It's a Kate Spade one, and it's the size of these, more basically. But it has fun rainbow ribbons, and they actually weren't even like that. I cut them to be even, and I singed the ends so they wouldn't unravel. And it came in a nice gift. Well, it's like a clear plastic thing. Like, it looked like it could have been a nice gift. But I opened it, and there was some pages in the back that were coming undone from binding. So I glued a few of those pages together. I know I'm talking fast. I've got my camera's running out of space. So I glued them together because it was like, yeah, it's coming undone on the spine a little. Actually, a lot. Like, look at that. I can see the entire spine. So I'll probably have to glue this page to this just so it doesn't break off. But it's got the cute gold, and it's a fabric cover. Penny for your thoughts. My grandma used to say that, and then she'd listen to my thoughts and give me a penny. And I was a cheap child, so I really like that. So this one's kind of sentimental. I thought about using it for like a theme journal instead of a daily journal, but I don't know, we'll see. I'm probably gonna Mod Podge or like gloss over the fabric since I kind of have texture issues and sometimes the fabric journals kind of bother me. So yeah, there's that one. Same thing with this one. I've had this one since 2007 and I didn't use it for a long time just since I prefer the tinier journals back then, but now that I'm kind of liking these, I might use it. I definitely want to gloss over this one too with some kind of Mod Podge or something because fabric texture issues. When it's like a fabric on a book, that just, it's weird. It's kind of looks a little yellow in this. Like, do I have another one of those brands? Oh yeah, this one is the same brand. So the paper just looks more yellow in the older one, like substantially more yellow. But I don't know. I kind of like that journal. It seems comforting because I get just a plaid, I guess. But yeah, I want to gloss over that one so I can actually touch it without being squeamish. I'm different, I know. Anyway, this gray one is kind of nice and plain. This isn't the same brand. They're like this. They're similar. This one's. Does it say? Okay, I think this one's actually. Yeah, this one's like a newer markings one, and this one, that one. Crap. Okay, they are the same brand. They just seem a lot different for some reason. Well, this one's a newer markings one. That one's an older markings one from 2007. Anyway. Weird. Okay, I was just thinking that because this cover is like super bendable, and this one, that's the older one, it's like a harder cover, which I actually prefer, but they are the same brand. So anyway, the gray is just kind of a nice neutral, like it's kind of bendable, it's like bent on the side from the elastic already. So these aren't all overly sturdy. The paper's kind of thin, especially in the new ones like this, but I kind of like gray. It's just nice and plain. So yeah, there's another possibly. This one I've been waiting to use for a long time. I got this one a little over 2 years ago, and these are really hard to find, but there's another brand that I'll link to below if anyone actually wants to look into this journal, but I can link it below. And another company who actually makes these, and they just branded it Tiffany & Company to sell it at Tiffany, but it was like a made for Tiffany by this other company. So you can still get this type of journal just in a different color without the Tiffany branding on it. It's got the decorative keys and the silver on the side. It's really pretty. It's really like a hardcover, and the paper is really nice. It's not like overly private. I mean, the lock kind of helps, but kind of doesn't. Like, you can see kind of a lot in that journal. If I fill it up with collaging and washi tape and stuff, it'll kind of puff out, so you won't be able to just go like this and read it. But for basic, just a casual snooper, at least the lock could kind of help. For a long time, back in 2013, I'd been wanting a locking journal, and now I haven't used it since I think the lock might just be annoying to have to like fiddle with. So I'll probably just take the keys off of it while I'm using it and leave the lock on there, but not put the thing through this. So I'll just kind of like fold over, because without the lock on it just looks plain. Like, I kind of wish there was a heart here or something on the journal so you could take the lock off, write in it, and then put the lock back on when you're done with that journal and still have something on the journal to make it look cute without having to fiddle with the lock all the time. But it is really nice. The paper is beige, and I like that. Lines are kind of a little large, but yeah, it's got some branding on it. I've had it a long time and kind of wasn't overly careful, so it's got a little indentation there, but it feels really sturdy. I was kind of waiting to use this until a time when I wasn't writing and adding as much, so this would last a little bit longer than like a month or two, because it's kind of one of the nicest journals I've ever gotten. Well, one of the most pricey journals I've ever splurged for, really. So yeah, I was kind of waiting till I wasn't writing as much as I usually do, so I could kind of enjoy this one for longer. So yeah, there's that one. There's this one, and yeah, this is so bright. I have a few more of these, not in the glitter kind, and I'm thinking about choosing for school notebooks, but this one is fun enough. I've been wanting something glittery, and this one's kind of fun. So I don't really, 6x8 is not my favorite size, but the sprinkles ones I'll definitely use at some point. And this glitter one I think is fun enough that I'll probably use it too. I might put other decorations on the glitter or something to kind of tone it down a tiny bit, but anyway, there's my potential contenders for journals for 2016. It's my current journal here, and leopard print of one variety or another I'm thinking is next. Let me know which one's your favorite, which ones you'd use, and if you have any other like ideas and ones I could get. I'm really into 5x7, and I really like leather ones like this. Definitely love hardcovers. Soft just doesn't do it for me. It's gotta be a hardcover usually, unless I really like the cover like this one. That's a soft cover, and I think that's the only. Oh yeah, and this one. This is a huge soft cover. But let me know if you have any suggestions of journals I should look into, and which ones are your favorite here, and if you've ever like glossed over a fabric journal. I'm thinking like no one is gonna be like, yeah, I totally do that. I have that. Like I don't like that texture either. Anyway, and yeah, I guess I'll just show you them once more. Okay, is this 15 minutes? Seriously? I was trying to make this quick, but that worked. That totally, so quick. I don't know. I feel like I'm on the phone with a friend, so I'm just kind of like casually chatting. But yeah, these are the contenders. I think there's at least a good variety. I'm sure I'll get a few more during the year that I just like fall in love with and have to have, like I did with this one the other day, even though it's huge and soft cover. But yeah, there's a lot of leopard print in my life. Got like blankets, leopard print, and leopard print sheets and stuff. But there's not a whole lot of like plain colored ones here like this. I really want one of these by this brand in the mint color, and they have like a sand color and a stone color, but it's kind of hard to find all the colors of these, and you can't order from them online. I'll put their link below, but if 1,000 of you people want like a sand colored one of these, we could have them custom print for us. Otherwise, they don't let you just custom order stuff unless you have 1,000 pieces in your order. So that's kind of annoying, because I really want the sand colored one. I've been looking for a taupe journal like this, like a khaki beige journal that's kind of like a moleskin, or like a faux skin. Not that it'd sound right. A faux moleskin. So if you've seen something like this in beige or khaki, like sand colored, let me know, because I've been looking for one for like 2 years now. And same with like a very pastel mint colored green. So I really want one of this brand or anything else in a sage and mint green. So yeah, I added this tassel on the bottom. Doesn't come like that, but yeah, I'll probably like collage the cover too. Do something fun with it, maybe, or just maybe I'll leave it alone. These kind of like bend and they get all puffy and like go like this, like have sloped covers, but I don't know. There's still a few journals I'm looking for, like different colors, and a 5x7 ones like this. If I see a pattern of these, I'll like probably get one of those too. But I don't know. I have a good variety, and I like having multiple options for next journal. Okay, this is getting ridiculously long, and I'll just leave it at that. I don't know why it's so loud outside. Hopefully you could hear all 18.5 minutes of this. Alright, Happy New Year. Let me know if you've picked out your 2016 journals, or if you get them as you go along, or if you have like 20,000 journals in your living room and you just can pick from that. Okay, there's like more noise outside. Anyway, alright, Happy New Year and happy journaling. Alright, bye.